Hi, my name is Sarah Keane and I'm the person who has created the Pure Natural Pregnancy podcast and blog to go with it. So a little bit about me. I am a chiropractor, although I'm not practicing at the minute. I'm pregnant with baby number 2. So by the end of May, start of June, we'll have another little one to add to our clan. We've currently got a nearly 3-year-old. He's going to be 3 at the start of May, so we've got a busy month. He was born prematurely at 33 weeks and he was a dinky £2.11. And he's really one of the reasons that I wanted to start this podcast. When I was pregnant with him, I was completely low risk. I was planning a home water birth and everything was going to plan. I was looking into basically getting my hands on every little bit of information that I possibly could. And what I found was there was a lot of opinion. You could come across, you could come across plenty of blogs and plenty of places where people like me, lay people, were saying this is what I want to do and this is why I want to do it, but you couldn't always get to the actual research and you couldn't get to what the sort of the expert opinion was. Fast forward to now and I am high risk. Because I've had a previous C-section and a previous preterm baby, I still wanted a home birth. And within the NHS, I was told that I wouldn't be allowed. When I moved from one NHS trust to another, I was told I would be allowed. And it got me thinking that all women deserve to have access to this information. And it shouldn't matter where in the country you live. It shouldn't matter whether or not you can afford an independent midwife who can give you sometimes a different perspective. And that's not to put down NHS midwives at all. They do an amazing job, but they're tied into what the rules are within their trust or their hospital or whatever. And what I really wanted to do was to bring together midwives and doulas and chiropractors and homeopaths and herbalists and everyone and anyone to do with birth, anyone who's passionate, anyone who believes that we have this amazing innate ability within us to carry and birth a child, and to have a discussion with them, me as a layperson, them as an expert, find out what we need to know, and then link back to the blog where we can list research that you can then choose, you know what, that's a really interesting discussion, I want to find out some more about that. So you can go back to the blog, you can reach out to the person that I've just spoken to on Facebook, Twitter, all of those sorts of things. You can find more information through books that they've recommended, through research papers, maybe support groups on Facebook. The whole idea is that I want to build a community of people that all trust in our body's ability to carry and birth a baby, for a start, but who are supportive of each other and who will help guide each other in a positive way. There's absolutely no judgment allowed. I won't have it. And if you start judging people on the Facebook group, you're going to get banned. But yeah, it's just a really, really supportive place. And that's what I want to do. I want to establish a big community. Yes, I'm in the UK and I would imagine that a lot of people will be, but you know what? Who can say that it can't go global? And yeah, so if it's something that sounds up your street, or you know somebody who's pregnant or who's just had a baby, it's all going to be about a natural birth as much as possible, but also recognizing that sometimes things don't go quite to plan. And if you're somebody like me who had completely planned a home birth and knew all the benefits of it and ended up in an emergency cesarean, not being able to breastfeed initially, special care stay, all of those more negative things, how do you make the best of that situation? So this is what I want to do. I really want it to be a positive space. So yeah, get involved.